In the hills of eastern Kentucky, the murder of District Court Judge Kevin Mullins last fall was shocking enough. Gunned down inside his own chambers, allegedly by the sheriff he'd worked beside for years. But what's surfaced since is even darker. So a woman named Taya Adams has stepped forward, claiming Mullins allegedly ran a scheme where women were pressured into sex parties to stay out of trouble. Now, according to Adams, if you were young, poor, or caught up in the system, you didn't really have a choice. Say no, and you risked losing your kids, facing charges, or worse, retaliation from people who held all the power. Quote, they made sure to make you feel small, end quote, she said. And also, it was consensual, but only because you felt like you had no other option. The whole town knew, and to them, it was just normal, end quote. Now, other voices from Letcher County say they heard similar whispers. A former deputy described the jail like a brothel, where staff and inmates blurred the lines and parties were offered like invitations. Mullins himself never faced trial for those accusations, it's important to note. But on September 19th, 2024, Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins allegedly walked into the judge's office and opened fire. Now, it was captured on camera as Mullins sat at his desk. But we still have to say allegedly because the trial hasn't occurred yet. But the two men had even eaten lunch together earlier that day. And hours later, one lay dead and the other stood accused of murder. Now the community is left with more questions than answers. Was Mullins a victim of the sheriff's rage, or was Steins pulling the trigger on a man who'd buried too many secrets? Now, in a small Appalachian county where everyone knows everyone, the line between justice and corruption has never looked thinner. Now, we never excuse murder, to clarify, but this one is getting complicated quick. What do you think? Follow and subscribe to Creepalachia for more eerie content from the hills.